Make my way to Sassau. Shit. I think I almost died.
Damn it, I wish I was able to swim.
Shit. Oops. Nice. I love free shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Sassau.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up here. You can see the buildings popping into existence. Where's this Lerechko? I never actually... What nest? They got some wavos in there or what? There it is. Okay. What? Oh, what happened? Where else? Shit. Fuck me. There we go. Nice. Ooh. Beautiful. Get my arrow back because I'm cheap.
Yeah.
Shit. That beautiful sunset. I almost said sunrise, but then I looked up and I saw it said west, so I corrected myself. There's Lerechko. This is Lerechko that know how to get to Sassau. Oh, shit. Oh, lady. You don't want to get fucked up. Interesting. I haven't run into any enemies, but that's cool. Okay. Oof.
Yeah.
Hangman.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Wanna fight, cunt? Alright, let's go. You missed. Oh shit, it's another one. Fucking dog. Ah. Oh, I made him bleed at least. Fucking dog. Yo. You wanna fuck with me now? Fucking mutt. Ugh. Want some of this cunt? Let's see. Ooh. Nice. Money. Yeah, cocksucker. Trash. Money. I mean, I already have money. I already need it, but I'm still gonna take it. To be honest. Yeah, trash. Oh yes, armor kit. The easier way, actually. There you go. All of those imbeciles learned their lesson. Oh wait, they're dead. But yes, they can't learn anything else. True, true. I believe I go this way. What you barking for, boy? You growling? You hunting rabbits? Fuck it. Kill them all. Shit. Oh, there's a quest here. I might as well do before I continue on. Need where to clean myself up. There you go. Otherwise, I'd be like, Sakura, you look like you got your ass beat. And I'd be like, fuck you. Hello, Miller. How are you sleeping? It's only 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Fucking sleeping piece of shit. Get out of my way. And be like, Sakura, this guy is going to sleep at 9 p.m. Jesus. Thank God for that perk, contemplative. Don't have to eat, don't have to rest. It's like I'm meditating. Kind of like The Witcher, I guess. You awake now? Ah, over here. Hello.
God save you.
Is there any work you can
That depends.
do? I'm listening.
We've got a Cuman captive we pulled out of the river. I've an idea what to do with him. I have my own plans for him, but
How did you do it? It's not every day a miller's helper catches an enemy of the crown.
that's true. My hands will be more than happy to tell you how they caught him.
I'll help you. I've got some unfinished business with the Cumans.
I'm guessing you're from Skalitz then.
I am.
Very well then. I plan to question the bastard and find out where he hid all the plunder he's been taking.
All right.
Do you speak
No.
Then you won't get anything out of him. But if you want to help, the men said there's a vagrant there who swears in Hungarian when he's playing dice.
All right. I can handle it.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Lost in translation. Let's go. Main quest can wait a little bit. Let's see. Northbound, eh? Upstream, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me. Fuck. This is the gentleman.
Ah, I heard you know how to speak Hungarian. But are you fluent?
Ah, I'll speak it well enough. But why are you interested, brother?
Where did you learn Hungarian?
In the university in Vienna. I studied there diligently until all my coin was spent. So I'm travelling back to my home, Prague, to the mother of all cities, brother.
I might have a job for you.
A job? And I was hoping you were coming with an invitation to a drink, or a message from my mistress.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I can offer you a few groschen for your trouble.
Sine labore.
What?
Here in Bohemia they say, there's no bread not paid for with sweat. And yet they promise me easy work here. And nevertheless, so far I've been breaking my back. So first tell me what this is all about.
I need someone to question a Cuman. I can see you're not tongue-tied and you know Hungarian, so shouldn't be a problem for you.
Lord almighty, a Cuman? But what does it matter? My employers here want to send me back on the road come the end of the week. How much are you paying?
How much would you like?
Well, the question is, how much are you offering? Fine. It sounds like a fair deal. And where do you have this car of yours?
Have you heard of the mill in Bujie?
Of course. I've won at dice against the band that works there more than once.
Fine. Take your things and we'll go.
I'm rich. Give a shit.
We can start the questioning.
Wonderful.
So, let's begin. Tell him he has one and only chance to save his neck from the gallows.
Jolfidja, vanasheya de manakvershe.
Tell him I know damn well he's got stolen valuables hidden somewhere around here.
Hováshovad stottat a cuccot, amit ötszalok gottál?
Ezt megmondhatom neked.
De előbb azt áruld el, az a fekete hajú ott mellette, tud-e magyarul?
Nem, Ed Sodchen.
What's he saying?
Well, he seems to be resisting.
Tell him if he carries on being stubborn, I'm gonna lose my patience.
Now, mon, hol van?
Elmondom neked, de azt a kecit, aki melletted áll, küld el valahova.
Aha. Maar gazden erdeni.
Akkor jó, hogy értik egymást. Jól figyelj, azzal a nagy várossal szemben a folyónál.
Radai Redondos?
A nevét nem tudom. Egy nagy város, várfalakkal. És van ott két vár. Szemben a folyó túlpartján van egy tomb. Ha a város felé nézel, van melletted egy út. Azon az úton van egy kereszteződés, egy kiégett fával. Viszonnan egy kis ösvény le a vízhez. És lent a víznél van egy kivált fatő.
És a ban van?
Igen.
So? Is he saying anything?
No, not really. He just keeps swearing.
Tell him that if he doesn't say anything in the next few moments, I'll cut his throat right here and now.
És hova küldjem?
Pénzhelyét nem tudom pontosan elmondani. Így oda kell őt vinnem.
Well now, he started to talk. He says he buried the coin somewhere in the forest, but he can't describe the place exactly. He says he can take it, though.
Fine. That's good enough for me.
Mit akartok már meg? Gyáva nyulak vagytok mind. Itt tartotok, mint egy állatot, de egyikőtök sem mer velem kiállni. Köpök rátok szukafattyú.
Honored that a knight such as...
I have something to ask.
Tell me, brother.
Whatever he said took a lot longer than your translation. Did you really tell me everything?
Well, you know, they have a different manner of speaking in Hungary. Some things can't be translated so easily. There are a few hard nuts for us translators to crack there.
So you didn't translate everything?
Not verbatim. But look, I don't know why you're making a fuss about it. It's simple. He's gonna take you there, and the money's yours.
It's just I'm sure I heard him say something about Rattay.
But he must have misheard. He didn't mention that place. He speaks a strange dialect. That's the trouble.
A fucking dialect. I've had enough of this. I'm taking the Cuman to Rattay, and we'll see what he has to say when he's on the rack. They'll have a translator who knows what he's doing. And if I find out you've betrayed me, you'll be very sorry.
Fine, fine. Just keep calm. I didn't tell you everything. You're right.
So what did he say? I'm listening.
He described the place where he says the money is hidden, in exchange for me promising that I'd talk to you into letting him guide you there.
Where does he want to take me?
I have no idea.
Where's the money?
Well, across the river from Rattay, there's a hill. And when you're standing on that hill, looking at the town, there's a road next to it. On that road, there's a crossroads by a burnt tree. A small path leads to the water. Then, by the water, on the right, he says, there's a hollowed out stump. And that's where you'll find it.
Well, now, it looks like we're through here. Get lost.
I'm already on my way, and everything is fine now, is it not, brother?
You better hope it's there, or I'm going to come looking for you.
Don't worry. I'm not so foolish as to lie to you twice, am I?
I should hope not.
Good things.
I fucking knew that cunt was lying.
I've come to ask about...
Ask away.
How did you manage to catch him? It's not like I underestimated you, but I can only assume he was armed.
Aye, he was. But he had a bit of bad luck. I went for water in the morning, and all of a sudden, I saw a man on a horse riding through the ford. Halfway down the ford, the horse got wild and threw him into the water. I waded in and pulled him up on shore. And then I realized he was a Kuma. Luckily for me, he'd hit his head He was out cold. So I dragged him into the barn.
Excuse me.
And what plans do you have for him?
What do I know?
All right, I'll have... Interesting.
Away, we'd all be better off. What can you do? It happened. What
I knew that cocksucker was lying. Where's the miller at? Over here? Okay. Good. I'll talk to him first. Relax, boy, relax.
Is that so? Tell me about it.
You were right. He's got coin hidden somewhere.
Ha! He is.
That vagrant of yours is
How's that?
to trick us. He made a deal with the Cuman. His plan was to talk me into letting that bastard lead me on a wild goose chase, while he got the treasure.
Is that so? That's sly. Go with him. Get the money, and
And what to do with the Cuman?
once you got the coin,
All right. Well, what do I get out of it?
I'll let you have half.
Right, fair enough. I'll get going then.
Good. And don't even think of trying anything underhand.
Don't worry, Miller.
Good luck then.
Oops. That's a guys. I have to take it with me. Damn.
Mit akartok már? Miért nem hagysz nyugodtan megdögleni? Mit akar? Azért jöttél?
Nice try, but I'm not stupid.
Na mi van? Megyünk?
But still, I don't intend to wander around the forest all day. Show me where it really is. And no trickery. Got that?
Huh?
God, for fuck's sake, get on with it. Don't you dare try anything.
Az ott egész ismerősnek tűnt. Világos. Miért is ásta volna el a közelben az az idióta Tihamér? Hol a faszba is volt? Hol a faszba is volt?
Am I still covered in blood? Yeah.
Elveszed vagy sem? Itt van? Igen?
I have what I wanted. Now we're going to Rattay, my friend.
Put that weapon away before someone gets hurt.
Oh, nice. And I got a bounty too.
I'm honored that you should...
I'm here about the cumin.
Ah, so it was you who brought it. I suppose you've come for your reward.
Exactly.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, I'll tell you that. That is the first cumin anyone's ever brought in alive. Then again, those devils don't deserve any mercy. Anyway, here's the reward for your service.
Thanks.
Good luck, then.
Sweet. Extra money never hurt. Well, me. I don't know if it hurts anybody else, but never hurt me.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Hello!
I wonder if they're gonna announce Kingdom Come 2. I hope so.
Yeah. 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 I'm back.
So I see. Well, have you got it?
I have. There was a small fortune stashed away there.
Well, well. So, give me my half and we can each go on our merry way. Splendid! It's been a pleasure working with you. Good luck then.
Nice. All's well that ends well. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting mound of stones. Oh, okay. We go the other way.
Yeah.
Want to break any quest by going somewhere that's not necessary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's cut through the stand force.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Oh, you could jump over one but not the other. There you go. Oops. Bushes.
Yeah.
The great enemy. The great Satan. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me.
God grant you.
You wouldn't be Carl by any...
No.
God be with you.
I'm at your service.
You wouldn't be Carl... No.
That's the innkeeper.
Live it up while I still can.
You shouldn't raise your voice like that. It's unseemly.
And once I get pissed, I'll go and find myself a whore.
You won't be going anywhere.
I'm honored that a knight such as... Are you Carl by any chance? I am. I've heard that you're bound for the monastery. Yes, it's true. I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking? My name is Henry. Pleased to meet you, Henry. Let's have a drink. A man after my own heart. The drink's on me. Will my guardian angel here join us in imbibing? No, he will not. Perish the thought. My dear lad, what a cross I have to bear. You know, after the tavern, we should pay a visit to some whores. But Manfred won't let me.
Manfred, you cruel, cruel bastard.
Greetings, good night.
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk, and not having a sip yourself.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I dull my senses in the slightest, that rogue will surely get up to mischief.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to do?
He just met me and he knows I'm reliable.
Why not have a little game?
Ah, yes. Let's have a little game. Fuck it.
I can't wait to see how you throw.
Hey, not too shabby. But I'm not greedy. Let's go. I love Farkle. It's relaxing. Except when I lose. That just pisses me off.
God's holy hat.
How you bust with 4 though? Come on, my guy. Ah well, GG's.
That won't happen again. Sure.
Ooh, well you got 1 ace. Hey, look at that. Oh, you got a good hand.
That's
You lucky fuck.
This'll be the one.
So this is when you bust.
Now you.
Oh, you cocksucker. Alright. Nope. Let's score these. God loves me. Yes, indeed he does. Well, I won.
Goodbye.
Oh, I guess I can talk to him in private now.
Meal to go with the ale, please. Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted. Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second. He's itching to get to the monastery so he can head back home. Why are you being sent to the monastery? Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months. But they don't send you to the monastery for that. They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet. Shit.
Damn.
Putting it mildly, the Lord of Bukovo was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare-arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot.
So you give me your writ?
Manfred has the writ.
So I'll steal it, and then you can
disappear? Bare-arsed? What the hell would I...
But there are poor people...
If I have to...
That's all then.
Take care.
What? That's right. Let's go.
I slaughter.
Yo!
Woo! Mount on your ass, boy.
Hail for me.
Here. Good health to you. Take care.
Did you get up now? Yep.
What? Calm down. I don't want... I get lost.
Where'd that guy get off to?
God save you, Henry.
Hey, Matthias.
How are you getting on?
I can't complain.
I'm glad to see you back on your feet.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Henry. It's incredible.
You're right there.
I'm in your debt, Henry.
Don't mention it, Matthias. You'd have done the same, wouldn't you?
Of course I would.
See? Next time I need... Anyway, what else is new? What about Johanka?
Well, she has to go to...
You know that's not what...
Yeah. It's all good, but we'll go dancing together. That is, I'd like to.
Why?
On account of the preaching and the course.
Ah. Johanka went through some very difficult trials.
Yeah, you're...
So what will you do now, Matthias?
I wish I knew, Henry. For now, I'll work on them until they throw us.
They don't want to let you stay here.
Well, it seems the abbot isn't happy about so many lay people right up. Nicodemus is trying to put a word in for us. But the abbot can be very obstinate. He wasn't happy about Johanka being here at all.
I see.
I really don't know. We'll stay
Hmm.
until harvest, at least. There'll be plenty. Maybe we can find jobs somewhere around here. I don't know where.
Well, I might have something for you. Sir Divish appointed me bailiff of Pribyslavitz. After you finish with the harvest, the two of you could go there. There'll be lots of work there for a clean pair like you.
Jesus, Henry. You've really come up in the world. That would be great. Thanks. We'll go there, right after harvest. It's good to know we'll have a place for the winter. I won't forget you for this, Henry. For everything you've done.
Of course, brother. Anything for you guys. They gotta save Johanka. He's about to get drowned or whatever. Burned at the stake. Shit. Time is it? Fuck. I'll just pay my fine.
What the fuck? You footpad! My respects to you.
I'd like to speak to you about something.
What's on your mind?
I hear you've got a writ.
Indeed I do.
I need it.
What good would it do you?
Yes, I do actually.
Now that's funny. I've never heard such nonsense in my life.
What if I give you a few
Could you give me enough to compensate for all those...
Hand over that writ of acceptance right...
Pardon me? I wouldn't give you that writ even if you threatened to kill me. Good luck to you.
Hell! Arrest that thief!
Oh shit. Alright. I guess I gotta put on my armor.
Guard!
You guys snitching on me? Pussies.
Guard! Thief!
Damn. I'll have to knock him out, I guess.
I see a thief! Guard!
Hell! Arrest that thief!
Ah, whatever. Let me just pay the little fucking fine I gotta pay. Whatever. Wait.
Hell! Arrest that thief!
No. Ugh. Are they all telling about me? Them too?
Hell! Arrest that thief! Hey, you! Halt!
Ah, Kurwa!
Someone saw you. This definitely won't.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Ratai sent me on a secret mission. And to do it, I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought That is, I had no idea. That's how it is. Of course you may go.
Nice. Jesus. I'm just gonna knock him out. I didn't think he'd catch you pickpocketing so fast. Fine. I'll knock him out, then I'll take whatever he has in his pocket. I'll take the writ. I'll take the saddle and all that shit. Cocksuckers, you know me. Is he back? Does he just want to be a fucking prick? Cocksucker. Piece of shit.
Oi, you! Are you staring at me? What?
Calm down.
I get...
Yeah, I'll whip your ass again, fucking bitch. Hello, Carl.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me...
Here you are.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks.
And what are you gonna do?
Get my things together and disappear.
Good luck then.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Put some of this stuff away because they're gonna take it from me anyway. I think I'll keep the torch. I might need it. I mean, they already know who I am, though, but whatever, I guess. I mean, at least you think they know who I am already. I was supposed to do this quest before I do the other quest. Oh.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery. So there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of St. Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Good luck then.
Shit. They'll probably take away the shit on my horse too. Better put it away.
Yeah.
Wrong chest. Mamacita. I missed you. I'm streaming for you. I did. To put my stuff away. I'm about to become a monk temporarily. He said he said he wants me to give away my possessions. I'm not giving away shit, especially not to some NPCs. I deposited all my items away. I have 75,000 groschen. I'm about to give that away. I'll give it away to you only. I love my worldly possessions.
Strange feeling being without all of that.
Damn.
How much I've grown used to it.
Damn.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
Used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Damn. Rest of my life. Damn. This is the end of the game. You become a monk. The end. No more violence. No, I love the end. No more winches. No more violence. No more money. You're just gonna pray and go to bed. You're my winch. What you are. At least I'm learned. Kind of, not really. Hmm.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, ob probria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam, et non confundas me, ab expectatione mea.
I love their Latin.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione.
Everybody's like,
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor.
Nice.
Welcome.
Oh, I got a trophy. Monk. Game saved. The end.
Welcome, brother. A novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. No idea what I was supposed to do.
No. Just him, not me.
No, Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go.
Got a schedule for the rest of my life.
One word. Discipline. It's It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
Damn. This guy walks too slow. I walk too fast for him. This is a slow walk for me. Better walk.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours.
Thank you.
Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day.
You looks like you need more sleep. He's like, appreciate sleep.
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Sure, he does.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
Ora et labora. Pray and work.
Novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the Circatus, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say.
Shit. There's canings.
This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
Jesus.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the Circuitous. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning.
Oh, shit.
We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You, too, will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here. Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I know a few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot and soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the Circatus who worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule.
The Beaters.
Quite strict. So if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Who's in charge?
Truthfully,
Are there already candidates to be the new abbot?
brothers John and Nevlas, but the others have been fighting like dogs because of them.
Tell me something about Nev.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He's what they call the provost. He'd like to bring back solemnity to the monastery, and by returning to pure faith. A lovely idea, but most of the monks are against it.
This John, who is he?
A circator, and really just an unpleasant old man. It's mostly the older brothers on his side, because they believe he'll protect the status quo and all the benefits that come with long service here.
Why can't novices vote?
They say we don't have enough experience to decide about anything. Don't worry, we'll get our chance.
Why is who wins so important?
We're young and we'll spend the rest of our lives here. And the abbot decides everything about our lives. Didn't it ever occur to you how powerful he is?
Who would you choose as the new abbot if you could?
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote? Gregor, don't go poking your nose into other people's business. You'll sleep better at night. What do you desire, brother?
I'd like to ask you...
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators, and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat.
Interesting.
Good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Maybe you're right. It's not...
Don't fret, my friend.
I know that you're pious. What?
It occurs to me you might be the man to ask.
Lockpicks?
I know you're pious.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor.
I don't know. I'm not sure what I should do.
How did I find out he was pious? Right over the fact that he started rambling on about the other guys. I think suspect. He could have just said, I don't know who that is. I looked at that. It would have been less suspicious.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us. But we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Neuhof. I've robbed.
How did I find out it was this guy?
I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Neuhof made me realize my life was worth shit. But I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery, I've had plenty of time to think things over. But then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evil changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
You're right. The people who sent me will find out if I don't kill you.
They won't if we're clever about it. No one has to die. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
I'd rather kill you or kill someone else.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we'll reach an agreement. Take something to fill your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
What do I need the keys to?
How else will we get out? This is practically a prison.
Keys would be easy.
I know.
Get back.
Brother Solarius is a reformed thief. Or there's the hard way.
They both sound hard to me. And where am I supposed to get my hands on?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list. And when it's delivered...
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies. Get some normal clothing somehow.
Alright, that's everything I need to know.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And Gregor, thank you.
Don't thank me, cunt. Thank my laziness. A cobweb. How fitting. Okay. There's blood right here. Interesting. Oh, he's upstairs. That's what it was. Maybe he's not upstairs. Damn. Maybe he's downstairs. There you go. That's probably it.
This looks like the dregs after a night's drinking. Who could be coming here?
Nasty habits. Damn, lockpick. Let's see. I'll get to know the other novices. Lucas?
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you. You are?
You don't want to hear that.
Also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much.
Tell me about Antonia.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell.
Will you tell me something? I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before.
I'm a novice and I'm a...
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
But I don't want to, I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
I've heard you like the company of men. What the?
I've heard that you enjoy the company of men. Is there any truth to it?
How do you know that?
I don't even know how I know that. Oh wait, I did skip the book earlier. Oh yeah, I did read that book.
Why? Just so you could dig something.
That's how I knew. It's because I had read the book previously, but I didn't really like pay attention to it. With Henry, he'll remember.
Don't worry, I won't tell on you if you promise me the same.
Yes, you can call me a sodomite, a sinner, a monster, the spawn.
The guy in the background was like, fucking with his head out so fast.
I tell you, it's a test of my faith. A test so daunting you can't even imagine it.
You're right. I found it interesting, but I'm not judging you. You are the way you are. You should be true to yourself.
I'm glad you aren't like the others. Thank you for not passing judgment. I swear to God, I've never lain with another man. I've never sinned. When my father wanted me to find a wife and start a family, I told him the truth, and he had me sent here. And in a way, I was glad. My guilt had been consuming me, and I knew in the monastery I'd find peace. The Lord sees my soul, and he knows it's pure.
Interesting.
There's something I should tell you. Something secret. I'm looking for someone.
You're looking for someone?
I am a novice. At least until I...
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know the laws of man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law. The law.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery. He had a hand in raising the Neuhoff farm. He's taken many lives.
I heard something.
Because you could help me.
That can't be.
Talk to him. Then I'll see.
Yes.
Do you have any idea which of the novices?
Don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd.
If you could.
But I can't vote, so what's the point of worry?
I'd like to ask you...
I think everything else is just, whatever. Opposite. Why are you following him for, huh?
My name's
Siskin.
a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although, it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer...
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here.
He's really being punished.
I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
Yeah, that's fun.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
Very interesting.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
That's all I wanted.
Please, keep it to yourself.
There's something I should tell you.
Jeez.
Something you won't be happy to hear. I'm here to find someone and, well, to do away with him.
But listen, it's not murder. Not when it's a man like him. He's one of the brigands who burned down Neuhof. He doesn't deserve to live.
What's he doing here? And who are you?
They call him Pius because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. And as you can see, escaped suspicion. They sent me here to find him and bring him to justice. He's one of the novices.
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This is a lot more exciting than I expected. Do you know who it is?
Well, that's just it. No, but I hope I'll track him down soon.
I swear I don't know anything.
I won't tell you more, and I'd like you to keep silent.
You're talking about killing in the monastery.
Would you do that? I have a feeling you wouldn't.
You're right. I'll keep it to myself. I've got problems enough of my own without involving myself in yours. And besides, I mean to be gone from here within a year, so why should I care what happens with the monastery?
Thank you, Siskin. I appreciate it.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. What can you tell me about Lucas?
Tricky situation with Lucas. No one really knows anything about him. So many times to talk to him, but he always backs away like a virgin on a wedding night.
Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
That's all. Thanks.
I already know who it is. I'm just trying to get more information.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
Elect Abbot, if you could.
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow and he's honest. Truth be told, it doesn't. A monastery will still be a monastery, no matter who's in charge.
I'm still curious about...
It's no big, terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times, I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
I'll leave you be. Don't worry, I won't follow you again.
Thank you. And please, Gregor.
Well. So he has a stash around here somewhere. Good thing I know how to read. I thought this had Queen Cunt. This is Queen Court's manuscript. It didn't look like it for a second. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, kid one.
I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have the feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often. You see, I'm the circator.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rules, does their work, and that everything's the way it should be.
When it's not the way it should be?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him. He's always traveling, and on top of that, he's old and infirm. Perhaps the good Lord will bless him with many more years of life.
And what happened to the old abbot?
Elect a new one.
Candidates to be the new abbot?
Yes, there are. Brothers John and Nevlas. Cursed elections. Since the brothers began talking about them, there's only been strife. On one side are brothers who'd like to see John as abbot. On the other, those who support Nevlas, and they seem to be capable of fighting about it forever.
Tell me about John.
John is the Circator and the oldest brother here. It would be only natural if he took the crow's of Peter. He has experience, merit, and composure. He'd lead the monastery wisely.
I'd like to know about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages the monastery's property. He doesn't have the most experience, but his drive and heart are pure. His faith firm and his ideas rational. Although perhaps he's too keen to change our routines here, which many brothers don't like.
Why does it matter so much who wins?
The future direction of the monastery hangs in the balance. The younger brothers feel they have to work more than their superior brothers, and that some brothers are more concerned with their own comfort than with worshipping God. The older brothers take a different view. They say the younger monks want privileges they haven't earned, and each side has its own candidate.
I thought politics weren't part of the monastic way of life.
You're right, but we know nothing besides the monastery, and the abbot's decisions can influence our entire life. Some of the brothers take it very personally.
Can you tell me something about the rule of St. Benedict?
7 centuries ago, St. Benedict of Nursia wrote a collection of monastic rules, which we still follow today.
7 centuries ago. Damn.
The fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer. We're fully devoted to serving God. The outside world beyond the monastery walls is foreign to us.
Do you never want to know what's going on out there?
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue and the grass is just as green. Perhaps the rulers change, but the greatest ruler of them all will remain unchanged through the ages.
Everything else is kind of. But the Nevlas. He knows me, but he's like, whatever, I guess. You don't give a shit right now.
Gregor, a novice. I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name
I
is
love you,
and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as doing trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Is there anything I could help with?
There is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good.
You can count on my help. What do you need me to do?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now you know most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the Libri Prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practices, witchcraft and all manner of evil. Or so some people claim. It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book of medicine, albeit one written by a pagan. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna.
Oh, I know this book. I actually have it.
At some point, someone decided his book was the work of a Saracen devil and must be kept under lock and key. Since then, no one can even talk about the book. But the three wise men were from the East, were they not?
Where can I find it?
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it. The forbidden books are inside. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to...
Is there anything...
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. They say Brother Solarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me. We'll soon have the election of the...
Here's the book you wanted.
The book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to...
I already have the book on.
Then I'll leave it in the library to make it seem as if Brother Librarian left it lying about. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books. It will drive him mad. I didn't leave that book out, or did I? Is there anything I can do for you in return?
I'd be interested in finding out the background of the other novices.
That's a strange wish you have. They keep a record of every monk in the...
Thanks.
No, thank you. About that book. Don't even think about breaking into...
Is there any way I could help you get elected?
What would you like to do? Climb up the tower?
Not exactly.
John isn't my opponent. He's my brother. Just like you and everyone. But there is something you could help me with. You must know there's a great deal of iniquity here in the monastery. I'd be interested to hear of anything I don't know about.
Okay.
Should I find out for you what's going on around here?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on putting things in order.
Very good then.
Thank you, brother.
This looks like the Saracen language. Ibn al-Hassan. That's who I'm looking for. Avicenna.
This is my bed right here. Let's see. What happens if I pickpocket them? They just get mad. I don't have any money. They're not going to send me to jail. Because stealing is technically not... I mean, stealing is wrong, but... They don't follow the secular law here, so... What are they going to do about it? Nothing, I guess. Let's find out.
Around in the corridor at night. Oh, I say creeping. Stomping about like a bear.
Oh, Brother Solarius. Shit. Hmm. It's good to know these are nonsense. Go to bed. Oh, here they are. Wait, I already know him.
What do you desire?
Those are novices I didn't talk to.
Greetings, brother.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
He even talks like a fucking criminal.
I've read the abbot's book. It says in there that you're not as saintly as you make out. Actually, it seems like you're as lecherous as a boar in rut.
Jesus Christ.
Spy on me? You won't get away with it.
I wasn't interested in your opinion about what I did. What interested me is you and what the...
He does speak like a criminal.
I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to report you.
Just try it, and I'll smack you so hard your feet won't touch the ground.
No, don't hit me. I won't say anything to anyone, I promise.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better
than you see that guy in the background going up the stairs. Look at he tripped.
He was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
I'm interested in the other... What can you tell me about Siskin?
He's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
Sounds like you don't have much time for him.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him at morning prayers for a while.
Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
I'm interested in Lucas.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me, he's got something to hide. I'd keep well clear of him if I was you.
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circators who make the rounds despise him, and they'd never punish anyone without cause.
What can you tell?
I'm surprised.
Listen, there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous criminal hiding in the monastery, and I came here to look for him.
Ha! I knew it! He's a villain. Who are you, though? Oh, it's better not to ask, isn't it?
Never mind that.
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on. But now it makes perfect sense. He's a criminal fleeing justice.
You mean he's not going to morning prayers?
So you noticed that too?
Actually, you could be right.
I think when you take a closer look at Siskin, you'll find he's the one you're looking for.
I can't even say. You're wrong.
You've got the wrong end of the stick.
You think so? He definitely acts like a...
You just told him you're right. You're wrong.
What are you going to do to that fellow once you find him?
I don't know yet.
You should talk to the circators.
I'd like to ask you...
Well, that's all.
I think that's all of them, right? Yeah, but not from brother. Me. Should I? Shouldn't I? Nah. Save and go. Excuse me. Then we can have a proper nip. Since I saved here, I'm gonna try to pickpocket from him. Of course.
What troubles you?
I'm looking for something a little unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Well, why not? So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
Well, I don't have any food.
God, what are you doing, you wretch?
He caught me, but he'll forget about it. You know.
What would you like?